Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What's goody? Woo! Yeah, man. What's up? Yeah, no, this is Truth TV. This is where we're gonna be doing a lot of truth telling, a lot of I'm about to say whistleblowing, but I ain't trying to get my shit shut down before I start up. So, uh, this is the overview, the introduction to the channel. Hi, hi, this is the face of the channel. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. God be with you, and God bless us all. Just gotta get a quick presence in this room right here as we're doing this. So yes, praise. So yeah, hop right into it. I guess, nigga. Sure. I don't know why niggas be so motherfucking like. I don't know, just extra with the shit. Hey, bro, that shit is really hilarious. Like everybody that hop into this motherfucker be extra. Like it feels like salesmanship. It shit feel like instant subscribe, all that extra. Like, bro, if a motherfucker likes what you're doing, they're gonna do it. Like you don't have to remind them. Oh yeah, let me like it. You're gonna want more content. So relax. I feel like you're in my face. Like let me breathe. Like relax, my nigga. Like relax. But anyway, so like I said, it's a lot of fuck shit. This is a matrix that we're living in, and it's a divide psychologically between niggas that are aware and niggas that are choosing that blue pill, that are choosing to be ignorant, that are choosing not to know, not to care, and desensitization. The fact that our society and the masses are desensitized to that fact is clear. So this is what it's about. Is working out these jitters and shit because this is the first time I've done this. So niggas are excited for real. So let's hop into it. Like I said before, this is gonna be an overview as you see at the bottom right here. This is just the script to keep a nigga on point and on target with this shit. So nigga. Yeah, so hold on, let's see where we on. Oh, I already touched on it, and what I wrote is like, bro, the whole alter ego and shit. Why do niggas hop on this bitch and be a whole different self, nigga? Like, look, this is what I wrote though. It'd be a whole act, a whole caricature. Like, you had to be a different person on the camera. Nigga, you the same you that you woke up with is the same you on purpose. Like, bro, hold on. The same you woke up with is the same you everywhere. It don't stop here. The same you talking to with your mom is the same you talking to with your dad, nigga, with your grandma, auntie, whatever family member, your friend, coworker, whatever the fuck you, whatever hobby, nigga. What's with the alter egos? What's with the DID? What's with the split shit? I mean, I don't know if you saw that movie, nigga, but you're one traumatic event away. I'm just saying. I'm not. I don't want to put it. Let me reel that back. I don't want to put that on you. But I'm saying though, like we can all just be the truth of who we are in ourselves and in our heart. So let's just let that resonate, and we're gonna keep going and get into the overview of what this channel will be about. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Oh yeah, hold on. I wrote though, cause when I wrote that shit, it reminded me, bro. It's like you can try to change, but that's just the top layer, nigga. You was who you was before you got here, nigga. Do you see my lips? You was who you was before you got here. What's with the facade? What's with the masquerade? Like, let it go. Let go and let go. Let go it, nigga. Like, come on, bro. It's not that hard, it's not that deep, and it's actually effortless. It's the most simple shit you can do. So if it's complex, that's a for sure, surefire sign that you're not being your true self. You're not in your truth. Nigga, you're not in your youth. You're not being you, nigga. So that's it. That's just the emphasis, my nigga. Just be who you are naturally, and that shit is not questionable. It's not naturally, and we will be making the differentiation between what's natural and what isn't. So stay tuned. All right, though. So yeah, all that fake shit, we ain't fucking with that, not at all. And it's yeah, let that ego go. It's all a part of ego. And off top, what I wanted to touch on is what the fuck niggas be on. That was my first question. What the fuck do niggas be on? And niggas in general and niggas in society as we see what this is, bro. Like, this don't make no sense, and we all known it. Like, motherfucking Erica Badu been talking about this shit. Like, niggas have known this. This is a generational thing, and anybody that knows anything about their history, it's in the 20th fucking century. Then you know that this system is not for us. It's not for niggas. It's not for anybody with melanated skin, nigga. Anybody who has melanin, this shit is not for us. So I don't even have. No, it's no. That's enough on that, my nigga. Because if you're still on the fritz, if you're still in between when it comes to whether that's true or not, what, bro? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, nah, bro. That shit is irrefutable. You're not gonna know. It's gonna come out the more and more videos that I do. But come on now, that shit is blatant. So nah, enough energy on that. We're living in a Eurocentric European simulated system predicated on the Caucasian, man-made social structure infiltrating the psyche, the mind, through media. And before I'll go into detail of what media entails, because I broke that shit down too, I said something that just caught me, and nigga, I have to touch on that motherfucker real quick because that's very important. A man-made man-made social structure, not to mention the man-made fixture, which is money that's not real, which is a fictitious motherfucking note that is not even recognized or backed by a motherfucking natural resource. The fuck? The IRS is its own separate fucking entity. It's not a part of the U.S. government. The fuck is, so what are we doing with taxation? Then these niggas, you learn this. That was what these niggas put this shit in your face. You learn this shit. They broke away from Great Britain. Taxation without representation, and they tax your ass on every. They tax your ass on every. What the fuck? You get sales tax. You get taxed on your motherfucking paycheck. You get taxed on everything, bro, without no saying anything, and then they give you a punk ass refund, which they laid on every year for. Come on, bro. Is this no? It didn't make sense to them 300 fucking years ago. Yet we do this shit on the daily. So, what's up? Nah, nigga, like, what's up? Because we have to take ownership, and there has to be accountability addressed to every individual that's participating. What the fuck is up? What is up? I'm talking to you. You looking at me. What is up, nigga? Like, talk to me. What that nigga Orlando Brown say, talk to me, I talk back. Like, we can have an open, honest communication, and that's what we're trying to start and spark here in the channel. So hold on. As far as this man-made system, I wanted to touch on money itself because this is the currency that runs everything. And even in your biblical text, even in your biblical text, some shit just popped up on my phone, but even in your biblical text, it says money is the root of all motherfucking evil, yet they ask your ass to tithe, and you still tithing, nigga? What the fuck? Come on, the hypocrisy has to stop. Like, come on, bro. This shit is blatant. Again, I'm gonna just keep that shit in your back fucking pocket because we gonna touch on that a lot. A lot of shit is blatant, and this was another component of this channel will be is how they easily identify the inconsistency of this shit, and we be able to break this shit down step by motherfucking, you already know. So, alright, yeah, but this is a man-made social structure infiltrating the psyche, the mind, through the media, TV, everybody, and they motherfucking grandma, and they motherfucking cousin, and they motherfucking child, especially these days, come on now, has a fucking TV, a screen, whether it's a motherfucking laptop. Do niggas still have tablets? Alright, cool. A laptop, iPad, and a phone, of course. But anyway, getting ahead of myself, a TV. Let me just get through it and I'm gonna break it down. Alright, so this is a man-made social structure infiltrating the psyche, which is our mind, through the media. And the media consists of TV, entertainment, radio, social networks. The bitches it is social media. It's recognized as that now, but it started off as social networks, which include, not limited to, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, etc., just to name a few. These are all in place to influence the ego. These are all tactics. These are all things put in place to influence the ego, and ego manipulated by this capitalistic system that perpetuates an everyone for themselves society. Is okay, so there's self-preservation, my nigga, and then there's just what clinical motherfucking psychologists have said, that the individuals that thrive in this capitalistic system show signs of narcissism. And I think I just, because the shit is so fucking, it's so fucking crazy, because this is a clinical psychologist stating to be successful, and most individuals that are successful in this system exude behaviors of narcissism, sociopath, being a sociopath, and a psychopath. These are the three traits, nigga, to make sure that you are monetarily successful. Yo, come on, bro. Come on. What are we doing? What did Marvin say? What's going on? You got an answer for me? It's 2020. What the fuck? What the fuck? But it's cool. It's alright. Because I'm here, nigga. It's cool. Yeah, for sure. Let me just run that back. Yeah. But anyway, these are the media tactics that they use that are put in place to influence our ego. So, as we serve as the majority of consumers in this consumeristic society, because we are that, consumers consuming their propaganda that's included in that media, their propaganda that doesn't stop at media. Let's tap into the spiritual aspects. Let's tap into the spiritual aspects, as I mentioned previously, briefly earlier, as they tapped into our souls with these false belief systems that mimic militaristic guerrilla warfare tactics. Why do I say that? I'll tell you, my nigga. Just be patient. Divide and conquer. They tapped into our souls with these false belief systems that mimic militaristic guerrilla warfare tactics. Mimic militaristic guerrilla warfare tactics. Divide and conquer. Similar to gang violence. You don't go in that street, you go in that, nigga, you know what the fuck that is. You on the wrong, nigga, you're violating, you're on the wrong side. What are you doing here? Who you with? Who know you? It's the same type of shit. Just because the environment is different, just because it has a different title, name, color, and it may be by a different entity, the same principle is instilled, nigga. They separate God and divide God. How the fuck? They separate God and divide God. Shit just makes you like, bro. They separate God and divide God into different dogmas, so no one knows the true universal God and ultimate source, which is life itself. Well, nigga, you can't do nigga, try it. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead, try it. Try to do some shit without life. Nah, come on, man, because I'm ready. You saw that. I'm ready for the hook at this point, because it's like, what the fuck? What don't we understand? What don't we get? Where are we lost? Try to do some shit without life. Anything, nigga. Anything. You can't do it. You can't do it. We laugh to keep from crying at this point, because what the fuck? What we doing now? At 11:59 tonight, my nigga. They're flexing. They're flexing now. They're flexing now. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They will show you the truth and then still do this shit because they know the amount of the masses that are not aware. We're going to leave all that other shit in the last decade that are not aware. And we're expanding our awareness. We're expanding our consciousness, because without consciousness itself, pure consciousness, we would not be able to do shit. So how does anything outside of that needs you for that is more important than you? It's a trick fucking question. Don't answer it. It's loaded. Don't answer that. Don't touch that. It's loaded. Don't just okay. But you get my drift. You follow my motherfucking point. You pick up what the niggas putting down. So cool. I say that because a lot of people are outsourcing their spirituality, outsourcing their power, their life force for something that is not. I repeat, something that is not real, nigga. I just saw 4-4, nigga. Come on, man. Synchronicity is what we talking about. We at 4-4-4. Come on. I ain't gonna. Hey, bro. I'm just saying. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all, hold on. That was off the top. That wasn't on the script, so y'all might want to rewind that shit. But literally though, cause that is the one. Like that is the one answer to all. Kind of like how we are the first people. Black people are the first fucking people. Melanated beings are the first people. Yet they try to. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Oh, we the first. We already run the race. There is no race, nigga. There is none of that. There is no other. There is melanin and then non-melanin, nigga. So we're not talking about that. You had your time. You've had 6,000 years talking to European. You've had your time. It's been great. Thank you. Peace. We good. We straight. Because we don't need that shit anymore. We don't need no race. There is no fucking race. If there was a race, we're black. We will beat you. It's okay. Let it go. Be yourself. Do you? Do you? We don't need none of that. We are the first people, and we are life beings, melanated beings, in the sun itself. We are condensed sunlight. We are. Come on. Stay on. Again, this is the overview. So let me stay on key. And I only got like a few percentage sales left in my shit. So let me get to the point. But matter of fact, I might just cut this shit short if I feel like my shit gonna die on me. So, all right, hold on. Yeah. Like I said on my script, we can really spend days on that topic, but yeah, there will be other videos. So yeah, man, there's just overwhelming evidence and patterns of physical, psychological, spiritual, emotional, and not to forget environmental damage and destruction that elitist Europeans have done. And that shit is, nigga, without this organism that we call Earth to live on, nigga, you wouldn't have a fucking life to live. So what sense, nigga, logically, I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck what you feel. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about what you think. I don't give a fuck. What we dealing with right here, right now, is facts, nigga, facts. We're dealing with facts. The organism, which is alive and has chakra networks and points, just like human fucking beings, not man-made niggas, humans that have hue, Langston Hugh, stand like, that have hue, humans. We have a whole chakra, well, they got chakras too, but anyway, it's neither here nor there. This is an organism that we're living on. Without this, nigga, without the earth that we live on, the organism, the live entity that we live on, we wouldn't have life. So why the fuck don't we care? Why don't we care about what they're doing geographically to provide fast food, and the cattle and the farms that they have, and the fucking land that they dilapidate just to provide convenient food that ain't fucking good for you, that is laced with fucking chemicals. Which is why niggas over 35, what is it like? I forgot the percentage, but the shit is the majority. The majority of individuals over 35, 30 are obese, nigga. What the fuck is that about? You was born to be obese? Alright, so yeah, man, that's it, bro. But yeah, on this channel we will provide, I will make a list and treat this shit like a court of fucking law and provide empirical evidence of how fucking subhuman the nature is of this European institution, aka government, which is a fucking cult. Look up the definition. I'm gonna give you some homework, and I hate it. I motherfucker hated homework, but nigga, please do me a favor and do yourself one as well. Look up what the fucking look up the definition of a cult, and you will understand what the fuck I'm talking about. This shit is a cult. Like you've been indoctrinated. It's okay. We've been conditioned. We've been indoctrinated. It's alright. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't do it to yourself. You didn't put the motherfucking footprint on your birth certificate. You ain't slapped the social security number on. You didn't do none of that. You just got slapped on your motherfucking ass and woke the fuck up. You was trying to live your life. I get it. I know. Me and you right here. We're on the same page. We're here. What did Martin say? We're here. It's okay. But we have to let go ego. We have to let go ego. We have to let that go. Ownership, entitlement. We have to let all that shit go and reside in what's real and what's truthful. Hence the name of this channel, Truth TV. We're gonna stay with facts. I don't care about emotions. I don't care about none of that. We're gonna stay with facts. And I mean, actually, that's I touched on everything for real, because the rest of the shit is basically what I've already said. You feel me? Nah. Come on, bro. Yeah, we're not titles. We're not a fucking title, nigga. You're not a motherfucking mom, dad, brother, sister, uncle. I ran through the fucking list. Auntie, cousin, friend, husband, wife, or fucking bae. Employee. No shade to my bosses, but without life itself, nigga, you wouldn't employ shit. So we're not none of these titles, classifications, objectifications, sanctioned by societal status quo, because you, me, we The truth of we are what produces them, nigga. We are what nigga. Without us, they wouldn't exist. So therefore, we're more important. Damn, it's in this nigga. It's so real because it has to be like that. You have to feel me, nigga, because this shit is we're zombies in this motherfucker. But we're not though. We are aware to a certain extent. I've been around niggas that had a lot of conversations in my lifetime, bro. It's just we had to connect the dots and put the pieces together because this shit is really like a farce. This shit is really fake. This shit is really fucked up. And what they doing is so fucking disgusting, nigga. If you knew the half, you be punching holes through a motherfucking wall every day. You be punching holes in the wall every motherfucker. You be punching Europeans. You feel me? To each his own, and every individual is exactly that individual. Let me slow down. To each his own, and every individual is exactly that individual. So I'm not gonna go ahead and say and generalize an entire people. But nigga, we motherfucking know, like Muhammad Ali said, if it's 3,000 motherfucking snakes coming down, and I have to decide to close the door, or depend on the 1,000, the 1/3, the snakes that's gonna fight for me, am I gonna close the door on all these motherfuckers, or I'm gonna pray that the 1,000 good snakes is gonna defend me? Nigga, we're closing the door. Yeah, we integrated, but nigga, that don't mean you don't have to be aware historically. You have to know where you came from to know where you're going, and also to know how we got here. Presence. And present is the president, but to be precedent. And trumps all. Here in this moment, presence, here in this moment is where you create everything. So we have to know how the fuck we got here. And that's it. Yeah. I touched on everything, but that's just the overview of everything what this channel is going to be about. Share whatever the fuck they be saying at the end of their motherfucking shit, but this is just